Peace YouTube, this is Sienna. I am just coming on to tell you about crystals, how to charge them, how to cleanse them, and I just picked a few of my favorites, so I'm not going to go all crazy, but I just figured that I would just share how I charge them and how I cleanse them, because that's been a very popular question lately. So here we go, going right into it. Now, this one is a citrine. This is a raw citrine. Charging this one, I put this one particularly out in the sun, but the thing with this one is you don't want it to fade. You don't want the color to fade out of it. So what I do is I actually put it on a plate, a metal plate, so it can, feel the warmth, and I actually cover it with black construction paper, so it's absorbing all the solar energy, and it's kind of making itself like a little oven to heat it up, so I leave it out there for a day, when the sun rises, and then I bring it back in when the sun sets, and it's all charged up for me. So this one is, it resonates with the solar plexus chakra, and this is about abundance and it's about prosperity. This is a masculine energy stone, so that's why I use the sunlight to charge this one. To cleanse this energetically, what I like to do is I use a smudge stick, and a smudge stick is you can use sage, you could use Palo Santo. This is sage. So basically you light that and then you just wave it, in its smoke. So that's how I charge and cleanse this one. The next one that I use a lot is amethyst. And amethyst is a feminine energy. So I charge this one in the moon time. And what I do is I wait until the full moon. That's when I find that the energy is the best for this particular stone. Is I wait until the full moon and I leave it out. I use a mason jar. And I put a majority of all my feminine stones. I have a bunch of other stones that I'm not even going to go into right now because we'll be here for hours. But I put all my feminine stones into, a mason jar, and I put them out for the night of the full moon, and then I take them back in the morning, and they're all charged up for me. Cleansing this one energetically as well is, just a basic smudge stick. I like, personally, it's funny, I actually like Palo Santo wood for amethyst more than I like sage. It just feels cleaner, to me. So I like that one for the amethyst stone. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying for a second. The next stone that I have here is the mother stone. This is actually a crystal quartz. You call it a mother stone because it's an amplifier. It amplifies all stones. It doesn't matter what it is. A crystal quartz will always amplify all the properties of another stone. So if you carry, an amethyst and a crystal quartz together, the properties of the amethyst are going to be amplified times 10 because of the fact that you're carrying the crystal quartz with you. It's a mirror stone. It mirrors the properties of other ones. So it's just like, boom, here you go. So you could charge this one a number of different ways. It depends on what your practical application for that specific stone for that time is. So if I wanted this one to be with my amethyst stone, let's say, I would charge this out in the moonlight. If I wanted this to be with my citrine stone, I would then charge it to be in the sun. This is not going to fade. This is not going to get damaged. This particular stone is not water soluble, which means that you can wash it with water and salt. A lot of people do salt water cleanses with their stones. Personally, I don't do that. Sorry, my phone was about to fall. Personally, I don't do that, but what I do is I like to bury mine with dirt, like in soil, and so, they get grounded. I like using a lot of grounding stones, so that's another way to cleanse a stone too. Charge it. And let's see. I have this one. This is a snowflake obsidian. And this one I like to bury in soil, like I was just saying, because this is a root chakra stone, and it's all about, you know, your base and finding foundation, and you know, really feeling grounded. And this helps you with protective energies. This is really good for psychic attacks, and that's a whole nother video. Psychic attacks. This will definitely protect what's yours, you know. So you want to make sure that you are cleansing this one often. This one I do recommend cleansing with sage, because sage, the cleanse of sage is so much stronger than Palo Santo wood or frankincense. Those are other cleansing smudges, but sage is the most strong. The thing that I do recommend with sage, though, is if you are using sage, you want to make sure that you're putting something back energetically. So when I sage my stones, I actually say certain things about the stone instead of just smudging it and being over with. I want to make sure that I'm actually enhancing the properties and bringing back the property to the stone, because if you just use sage, it's gonna take out, and you're gonna be left with a void if you don't do so. So, you know, like if you smudge your house, you want to make sure that you got some good music playing, and you know, you're enjoying it, and you're, you know, dancing and, you know, smiling around your house, and you know, you're putting joy back into your home. If you use sage and you just smudge it, you're gonna feel like, okay, something's missing. So that's the one thing that I do say about sage. So be careful if you want to use sage for your stones, because you don't want the properties to be completely shifted. You know, like that's the one thing. But with the black obsidian, I said black obsidian, didn't I? This is snowflake obsidian. With this snowflake obsidian, this is a stone that actually picks up so much. So you want to make sure that you are cleansing it appropriately. Yeah, that's all I have here for the stones. So if you have any other questions, feel free to contact me on my site. It's www.demurelyfe.com. That is DEMURELYFE.com. And if you have any questions on anything, feel free to contact me there. Or you could hit me up on Facebook or leave them below. Talk to you soon. Bye.